Okay, next we have the Minnesota Vikings traveling to the Cleveland Browns. But this game is not actually at Cleveland. It is a road game in London. Second road game of the Minnesota Vikings.
Sorry,
Uh,
London.
I mean,
They always get the
this isn't
weirdest
home
games,
Browns.
dude.
This is not the home Browns. The home Browns defense is like vicious. This is just, this is just gonna be painful to watch. I think.
Both teams have good defenses.
Yeah, and one team commits a lot of penalties, and the other team is kind of okay at penalties. Uh,
Dylan
the Browns are not
Gabriel's
good.
Dylan Gabriel starting.
Oh, he's starting against the Vikings defense. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna impact my decision. My decision. Let's just say that. I just don't think
I'm
a rookie
thinking.
quarterback's set up for success against this defense. Are we sure that he's starting? Because it doesn't. I haven't seen
That's what
anything
they
about
said.
that. All right.
That's what they said. Yep.
Well. So out of the players, I think they're gonna have a good game. I think probably Justin Jefferson's probably gonna get four targets. I think that's just how they're gonna roll it. And I don't know if I think still Carson Wentz. So it feels like they're probably gonna try and at least throw the ball a lot too. And I don't know if the
Well, he
Browns
still got
defense is set up
experience.
for that. Yep.
Well, he still got experience. I mean, and look, I just think I just feel like the Vikings are more like organized right now than the Browns are. The Browns just have a really good defense, and their offense is still just so anemic, dude.
Yeah, I think that it's probably gonna be the Vikings defense that forces a few turnovers. Vikings are minus 4.5 on the at the spread. Over under 36.5. Minus 225 on the money line. I mean that line kind of says that the Vikings are just gonna smack him. To be honest, like,
Yeah.
but plus 4.5 for the Cleveland Browns. I mean that feels like it's that's a lot of points for a 36.5. So I'm just gonna say give me the Vikings 20-13.
That's pretty close.
I don't even know if the Browns even get to 13 though. To be frank, it's just starting a rookie quarterback and that offense against the Minnesota Vikings doesn't feel like a very winnable
Yeah.
game.
I'm gonna take the Vikings 24-10.
Yeah, this is a bad game. Whereas like with Jackson Dart's like okay, it's at home. It's the New York Giants. Like they're hosting the Chargers and they got all beat up. So I was a little tough to judge. This is going to be the opposite, where it's like, okay, this is where the rookie quarterback looks like a rookie quarterback. All right, next we have the Houston Texans traveling to the Baltimore Ravens. Battle of 1-3 teams. Lamar's not playing this game, so
He's not.
yeah, that really put the damper on my Baltimore.
This is a hard one to call, dude. Because the Baltimore defense has just been atrocious lately, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
Baltimore is plus 1.5 against the spread as a home dog. Over under is 40.5, and then plus 102 in the money line. So Texans are favored as road dogs.
at at Baltimore, but they beat the Titans. So I mean, who really say that was a good victory? They beat the Titans.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure if still not.
Their defense is better than the Ravens right now. I'll give them that. The Texans defense is just way better than the Baltimore Ravens defense. And Lamar being out is going to be big. That's going to be huge. Like I don't really. Who's the backup? It's not Huntley anymore,
Rush.
is it? Oh, Cooper Rush. Oh, I mean, he didn't do terrible at Dallas.
I think
But he's not Lamar.
this feels like a get right game for the Baltimore defense. I think that Baltimore's feeling like a wounded animal, and maybe the Texans are like, yeah, we beat our division rival, and this just feels like just Baltimore just coming out just smoking this team. Um,
I disagree, respectfully.
I think the Texans got it.
Look, I mean, they did need that win, and the Texans just got a better defense right now. I mean, Stroud's still playing like crap, but I mean, it's not like the Baltimore defense is doing much better. So I mean, I think the Texas defense is gonna suck less than the Baltimore defense is gonna suck less. You know what I mean?
So score then.
I'm gonna keep it close. I'm gonna say 21-14. Texans.
I don't think either team's gonna have a good day scoring. I think it's gonna be points are gonna come really tough in this game. So I'm gonna say 16-9. Let's give it a weird score because Texas always have weird
All
scores.
field goals.
Yeah,
All field goals.
Yeah, it's all field goals. I think the Baltimore
Taking Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens 16-9. As a home dog, I don't agree with taking going against Ravens as a home dog. I don't think Cooper Rush is that bad of a quarterback.
I don't think he's either, but I just think their defense is just better.
He just has to be functional in that offense. I don't think he has to be a world beater. Okay, next we have the Miami Dolphins traveling to the Carolina Panthers. Oh boy,
Man.
Another 1-3 matchup. This is gonna be a theme this week, folks. 1-3. So the next few matchups: 1-3 versus 3-1, 1-3 versus 0-4, 1-2 versus 0-4.
Yeah,
yeah, there we go. This is the sticky matchup. This is the teams that are dead and they just don't know it yet. So
there's only 1 or 2 games that I think are gonna be close this week. This one is not one of them. Wow.
Yeah, Dolphins are favored -1.5 on the money line. Over under is 45.5, -120 on the money line. Oh, -1.5 on spread. I did it again.
Yeah. Well, Tyreek's out, but he wasn't really doing much anyway. So
Panthers defense been playing good.
Darren Waller balled out.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's not they beat the Jets. The Jets aren't really world beaters right now. 0-4 Jets. And it looks like they just barely beat them too. And the Carolina just got drubbed.
I think
got absolutely drubbed by the Patriots, and I don't like them either. So I don't really. This one's hard to call. This is a hard one. Can I call Ty?
This is an easy call for me. I think that the Miami Dolphins are just a better coached team right now, and I think that they have just more talent on defense right now. Tua Tagovailoa and Bryce Young are the same quarterback. Change my mind.
They are. I would say that.
Literally almost had the exact same stat line outside of a few more touchdowns.
Miami has a bit more juice, just a slightly bit more juice. It's when the glass is half full, when they say half full, half empty. I think they're a slightly half full team, and the Panthers a slightly half empty team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel that the Dolphins' offense is just probably a little bit better than the Panthers' defense at this point, especially at running the ball. I think any chances they're going to get loose. I just think that under 45.5 is a little too many points from my taste, from my blood. So I think I'll take the Miami Dolphins 21-14.
That being said, I'm taking the Panthers.
Jeez. All right.
Look, they still have that rookie they got out of Arizona. Miami's defense is still pretty bad. They still got Derek Brown and J.C. Horn for the Panthers on that defensive side. So, I'm going to say it's not going to be a pretty score. It's going to be 20-13.
Panthers. Interesting. All right. Next, we have the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. 1-3 Raiders versus the 3-1 Colts. Raiders lost a heartbreaking one, but they figured out how to use Ashton Jeanty, which is,
probably their only player.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Oh wow, we finally used the 6th overall pick on running back. We finally used him this week. Wow, who would have guessed? He got you 3 touchdowns. Who would have guessed?
Scored all their touchdowns last week, by the way.
Yeah. Colts are -7 against the spread. Over under is 47.5, -345 on the money line for the Colts.
We're probably probably safe to say we're both taking the Colts, right?
I think that the Colts probably are a better team right now. Just call me crazy.
All the Colts have to do is just stop Genty and then just make Geno throw the ball.
All they have to do is they have to stop Genty and then make Geno throw the ball further than 20 yards down the field because he's been one of the worst quarterbacks at that. Yeah, on offense, I think the game plan is very simple. Just run the ball with Jonathan Taylor and just riding him, man. He's been killing it. Like there's fans are butts about him, and he's just killing it. Like he's a great pass catching back. He's a good running back. Like he's really good.
He can do it all.
There's no. I don't really have a doubt in my mind about this one. What's your score?
It's probably gonna be a pretty high score, probably like 35-10.
Yeah,
Colts.
I'd say give me the Colts 31-17. I still like the Raiders to get in the paint a few times because it's like I don't think their offense is completely non-functional, but it's more so that I think the Colts just play better football right now. And honestly, like they probably should have beat the Rams. They probably should have beat them, but there's a few careless mistakes. I don't think they do that against the Raiders though. All right, next we have the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. Oh boy, the schedule makers were doing a good job with this one. Cool.
Saints pull up the dub.
Yeah, Saints are -2.5 on the money line. Over under is 41.5. And oh my god, I just did it again. I kept seeing the money. I keep seeing the money lines as the spreads. -2.5 against the spread. Over under is 41.5. -130 on the money line. There we go.
Look, Malik Neighbors out is pretty big for the Giants.
It's gonna be tough to generate any space for the receivers, especially since it's like they have Wan'Dale Robinson, and it's like he's been getting a lot of targets, but
yeah, and it's not like the Saints have been out like entirely up until Seattle. I mean, they've been kind of like in their games up until that point.
I feel that the Saints are probably still better on defense than the Giants, and I mean, look, Jackson Dart played an efficient game. He didn't play a really fantastic game. It's gonna be tough to judge him without his number one receiver now. Or it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher sledding because without his number one receiver. And also, it's like everybody's overhyping Cam Scatterbo way too much. It's like he's a very inefficient runner. Very inefficient. I mean, sure, he's a battering ram. I mean, sure, he's still a rookie, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah.
I think people just like his last name because it's Scatterbo. It's fun to say.
Well, no, he just runs hard.
He does run.
He's like, give me ball, I'll go end zone. Runs like a caveman.
Yeah, but can running like a caveman be effective? I mean, like if he has 25 rushing attempts from 79 yards, I don't consider that efficient.
What was his name? Hillis? That's what it reminds me of. The fullback.
Peyton Hillis. Yeah. It's a good comp. Vikings or Giants surprisingly haven't been good against the run, and Alvin Kamara's been really good this year. So
yeah, and Kellen Moore's better off. Kellen Moore's a better play caller than Brian Dable is.
Oh yeah,
Brian Dable still.
Yeah, they killed the Giants every time when they had Kellen Moore. Huh?
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good point.
Well, I mean, again, remember Kellen Moore was on the Eagles, so
it feels like the Saints finally get the monkey off their back and win this game. What do you think?
I would agree. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be like 27-17 Saints.
I feel like this is gonna be a really low scoring game. So give me the Saints 14-10.
That's a fair score.
I'll take the firm under. I don't think either offenses are particularly that great. I feel like the defense are gonna play a lot better.
Speaking of first wins,
yes,
I think what's going to happen this game. Okay, well, I mean, I'll let you run off from my line. Then I'll say my thought.
We have the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the New York Jets. Dallas are favored by -2.5 against the spread. Over under is 47.5. -142 on the money line for the Dallas Cowboys.
The Jets are a good team. They just shoot themselves in the foot more than any team I've seen this year.
They play hard. They play to the whistle.
They do, but then they have a stupid fumble, or they have just a dumb turnover, or somebody just
They
has
play
a dumb
against
penalty.
Baker
Like
Mayfield and lose the game.
they play against they play Baker Mayfield. Like they're just been unlucky, and I think they're gonna finally get lucky because Dallas isn't that impressive. I just think I think Dallas saved all their fight for last week's game against the Packers because of Micah Parsons.
I think this actually has a very good chance of being a very, very high-scoring game at MetLife. I think the Cowboys' passing attack is still really good, even without CeeDee Lamb. I mean, still George Pickens is probably one of the best trades of this offseason. It has to be. He's a great fit with the Cowboys.
He's pretty good.
It's just Javonte Williams is just a functional back. It's really hard to complain against his production because it's like, you know, he's still moving the ball down the field when he has to. They're just not calling him any runs. They're just calling him a lot more passes.
But can they run the ball effectively against the Jets, though? That's the question.
Probably not, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think both these teams are just going to say F it and just start throwing it. They're going to start just throwing it every down.
Give me the Jets.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I think this team is looking for a win, and this is the perfect team to get a win against.
I think Garrett Wilson scores, but I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. I think it just feels like a lot of points, big points game. I don't know if there's, I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but all the metrics are saying that like it's just absolute green light for the two quarterbacks. Fields had a really great run against the Jets. I think that he needs to do more of that. Like, do more of that. Like, he's absolutely special when he's running it.
I'm going to say I'm taking the Jets 27-10.
I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys. I'll take them 35-27. There's going to be absolutely so many. There's going to be so many touchdowns in this game, dude. Both these defenses do not know how to play.
Oh,
I know. Next, we have the Denver Broncos traveling to Philadelphia Eagles. My Denver Broncos are road dogs. 3.5 points. Over under is 43.5. Money lines plus 164.
This is gonna be a defensive matchup for sure.
I mean, this is gonna be a tough one for Broncos or Denver's. I mean, on Denver's schedule, like this is gonna be this is one of the toughest ones. I think Philadelphia's probably the best team in the league right now. Hard to really bet against them if you're a betting man. I don't really see any advantage that Denver really has over any position really outside of. I think if Denver's offensive line can withstand against that pass rush and give both enough time to throw, I think we got a good shot. If Denver has more than 3 sacks in this game against, then I think we're in trouble. And we got to play well on special teams. We got to play well on special teams. If Denver doesn't play well on special teams, this game is going to be over by halftime.
This game is entirely dependent on for both teams. It's going to be the O-line and the pass rush. Because your O-line needs to play stellar against that pass rush, and your pass rush needs to just obliterate the Eagles' offensive line. Because, hey, look, it's not like Jalen Hurts is playing lights out right now, dude.
No, it's secondary.
Saquon Barkley's not really playing that good right now either. And, I mean, look, and they're going – Sean Payton's a better head coach than Nick Sirianni is by far.
I mean, that's tough to say, man. Like, Nick Sirianni won a Super Bowl literally last year, dude. So, it's tough to say.
Howie Roseman built this team, dude. All success needs to be attributed to Howie Roseman, not Sirianni.
Well, it doesn't matter who gets the credit, dude. It's who wins the football game, dude. I think that it's surprising this might actually be a really good matchup. This might be a sneaky good matchup.
What's your score?
Denver's got to force turnovers. Denver's got to force turnovers. We got to take the lead early, and we got to hold the lead. If we get up, if it's up 14-0, and at the end of the second quarter, I think we got a shot. And then we just got to come out and just run the football, just run it. They got to run the football. That's absolutely critical for this game in particular. And no penalties. It cannot happen. Penalties are going to kill this game. If we can't, we're going to pull off the upset. Which I think Denver will pull off the upset. I actually think that the Eagles have a bad matchup with the Broncos. It is a really bad matchup because I think their defense matches it perfectly against the Eagles. So give me the Denver Broncos. I'm going to say 21-17. I think the Philadelphia Eagles crumble late. I think they rally a comeback late, but I think they crumble late.
I'm taking Philly. 23-21.
Wow,
Last minute field goal.
You can't do it. You can't take the Broncos after all that. You still can't take them.
Hey, look, someone's got to beat them, and you have a chance. This is probably the best team that has a chance to beat the Eagles. So I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's going to be hard.
I think this is probably one of that might be one of the best games of the week. Because
unlike this game,
if you like defensive football, like Denver versus Philadelphia is going to be a good one.
Yeah, unlike this game, we're coming up soon.
Yeah. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Arizona Cardinals. Tennessee is plus 75, plus 75, plus 7.5.
I'm not going to give you
over under 41.5, plus 295 on the money line.
I'm not even going to analysis. I'm just giving my score. Arizona a lot too little, or say like 24 to maybe 3.
Yeah, all the stats are saying take Arizona because, Arizona's. I think they're just the unfortunate victim of being in a good division. I think that if they were playing in like the AFC South, maybe.
Yeah,
AFC West probably not. I'd say AFC West probably not. If they were NFC South would be a great place for the Cardinals right now.
The Titans is just Cam Ward and Simmons. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, they got a lot to do there, man. They got a lot to do there. They probably should trade Jeffrey Simmons at this point. He's one of the best pass rushers in the league, and you could probably get an absolute haul for him. So especially seeing how much Micah got paid, seeing how much they gave up for Micah, I think they could get a good haul for him. It's unfortunate because Cam Ward just has nobody to throw to. Nobody. Yeah. It really sucks.
I still think Calvin Ridley is still gambling, and that's why he's dropping all his balls so he can make his get the money line. Yeah,
that's quite the accusation. That's why he consistently hits his under.
Yeah.
I wonder how many players actually are doing that. It would be interesting to see.
Well, what's his name? The Patriots guy, Butte, who literally had his name for his account.
Yeah, like for all. I think he's still playing too. Anyway, I guess he's betting on basketball or something. Right. Whatever.
What's your score?
I think the Cardinals' defense is probably going to lock down this Titans' offense. And I think the Titans' futility continues. I think the beatings will continue until the Titans don't figure out how to play an offense.
Until morale improves.
I think, until morale improves. I think Marvin Harrison has a big game. I think this is a Marvin Harrison gets over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns kind of game. Yeah. So I think the Arizona Cardinals win. Let's go. I'll say 31-6.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Dude, that offense looked so bad last week, dude. They looked completely dysfunctional.
I would agree.
It's so bad because it's not even Cam Ward's fault. It's really just the entire offense around it is just abominable, dude. The actual game you should be watching this week in the 105 time slot, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. Florida to Seattle time flight. Yikes. Seahawks are minus 3.5. Seahawks are minus 3.5 against the spread. Over under 44.5. Seahawks are minus 175 on the money line.
I'm gonna take the Bucs. I think the Bucs will get that stake of losing last week off them. And Baker's. This is a bigger revenge game. Not really a revenge game, but this is they need a team that beat the hell out of after losing the way they did last week. So, and I think the Seattle Seahawks are the perfect punching bag for them.
And not so fast, my friend. I don't agree with that whatsoever. They're traveling a few thousand miles across country. Go beat a really good Seattle Seahawks team at Seattle. That is a tall order. I think this is really going to start sussing out who the NFC contenders are. because I feel like the Bucks are still gonna. I feel like the Bucks are still gonna have a really good game, but I'm not gonna say the Bucks are completely defenseless. But I like Seattle at home. I like Seattle at home, and especially after that, especially after playing the Eagles, like a really super physical team. I really don't know what the health is for the Bucks right now. I feel like a few people are banged up, but
Both these teams are kind of similar in a way.
kind of, kind of.
Well, I mean, Baker and Sam Darnold were on the same team at one point.
I think Seattle's probably a little bit better on the ground. I mean, no offense to Bucky Irving, but actually the whole maybe they actually are pretty similar. I think it's just how
wide
they execute
receivers.
is different. How they execute is different.
It's wide receivers, I think, the only difference because I think they only have Jackson Smith-Njigba seems like the only guy that Darnold can really throw to, and obviously Baker's got until they get back, he's got. Oh, I forgot about Cooper Kupp.
Torrey Horton. Is it Tony Horton or Torrey Horton? One of the two.
Anyways, I take that back. They do have a pretty good receiver. Yeah, they are pretty similar, aren't they? Oh, I mean, are they going to trade Tariq Woolen? I saw that.
I don't know. I'll have to see.
They'd be foolish too.
Seattle's defense has been playing really well too. So I would say give me the Seattle Seahawks, and I'd say it's going to be 24-17. Fun game.
Same score but reverse. I'll take the Bucks. And one thing's for sure, both these teams need to wear their throwbacks. This would be a good-looking game if they did that.
Yeah, this is a tough one to call. I'm taking Seattle, but I could definitely go either way. I'm probably going to venture towards the overall on that one.
This is probably the best game of the week, though, or that we've covered so far, outside the Broncos and Philly, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think it's probably the best game of the week. Outside, yeah, I think Denver, Philly, and then Tampa Bay, Seattle probably going to be the two best games.
This is going to be assault.
Next, we have the Detroit Lions traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. Detroit is favored by 10.5. Over under is 49.5. Detroit's minus 550 on the money line. I mean, there's just one stat I need to give you guys. Lions are 34.2 points per game. That's first in the NFL. Point differential plus 49, first in the NFL. Average margin of victory 21 points, first in the NFL or fourth in the NFL. Turnover differential plus 4, fourth in the NFL. Bengals points per game 15.2, 30th. Point differential minus 58, 31st. There you go. That's just there's stats. All the stats you need right there. Lions probably gonna blow them out. That's what's gonna happen.
I think they get 54, bro. I think they could put a 50 piece on them.
A 50 burger.
Yeah.
At Bengals ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Bengals
bad.
offense looked. I mean, against the Broncos, they just looked awful. They just looked awful.
Not even that. Their defense, dude.
Yeah, their offensive line again is just, dude. Woe to the quarterbacks to sign up for the Cincinnati Bengals and sign those $1 million contracts. It's like cruel and unusual punishment, man. This is just this offensive line is just abominable again. They just can't play. This game is gonna really make me wonder if the Bengals are just gonna try and trade for a quarterback. Because I don't know. How are you supposed to stop this pass rush for the Detroit Lions? They got Aiden Hutchinson, like he's gonna wreck the game. I'd say if you want the script for this game, you want to make it a little more difficult. I don't think the script's gonna go for this game. I think it's gonna be Lions. Bengals get the ball, kick a field goal, then Lions score touchdown. Then next series, Lions force fumble, score touchdown. Then Lions pick it off, score touchdown. I think it's just going to be an absolute drubbing.
This is going to be bad, dude. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for the Bengals. Bengals are done this year. They should just start planning for Cancun right now.
Yeah, plan the trip, plan for Cabo.
What's your score?
The point differential really spooks me. So I'm going to say Detroit is going to win. I think 40-10. It's just.
I'm going to say 50. I would say 54-13.
Oh man, poor Bengals, man. Poor Bengals.
No, poor Bengals, man. They did this to themselves. Everybody keeps saying, get in the line, fix your defense, stop paying wide receivers. Everybody keeps telling them, they're like, no, we're gonna keep throwing all our money into wide receivers, which doesn't matter if your quarterback's hurt and can't throw to them.
yeah, paying two number ones might not be the way to go.
Ooh, this is a good game.
I think just starving your defense and starving your O line is not at the expense of shiny toys is not a good way to play the team. I think that's what everybody's discovered. All right, next we have the Washington Commanders traveling to the Los Angeles Chargers.
Here's the thing about losing. I think last week has put a bad taste in the Chargers' mouth, so I think they're gonna come out swinging this game. Jane Daniels is back, but I don't know how healthy he is. I think McLaurin's out. Terry McLaurin's out.
Yeah, I think he's still dealing with that quad injury.
So I mean that helps us a bit. Luke McCaffrey's pretty good. I don't know why anybody thought he wasn't going to be. Look, the Commanders got no run game outside of Jane Daniels, and the thing is they have a lot of old players. It is a very veteran team, and the Chargers are pretty young, and I think if the Chargers lock down Jaden Daniels, I think we'll win this game. The problem is protecting Herbert for the Chargers. Like, they got to keep him up. But I think we're going to switch more to a run team like we used to do back last year.
Chargers are favored -2.5 against the spread. Over is 47.5. Chargers are -148 on the money line. I think the last week's game was kind of a fluke, especially as pretty much everybody got hurt for the offensive line for the Chargers. I think if Joe Alt plays, Chargers probably win. If he doesn't, they're gonna have a tough time.
Well, he's out, high ankle sprain.
Oh, he's out. Ooh.
Yeah, for a month.
Ooh.
But I mean, Herbert did this when he had no O-line beforehand, and we got a better head coach now.
I don't know if that matters particularly. I think
I know. Like I'm picking the Chargers no matter what. I mean, but I think you're yourself like, oh, I don't know.
I think the Commanders could pull off the late upset. So give me the Commanders 23-20.
You're just doing that because I picked the Eagles.
No. I legitimately picked the Panthers.
He says, you say smirking.
Pull this off. I think they can pull this off. Like, I mean, you say they're a veteran squad, and it's like, okay, well, they also have a veteran pass rush too, and that usually works out against backup tackles. I'm concerned about the Chargers offensive line. Just doesn't feel like they can stop. This doesn't feel like they can stop the Commanders pass rush. This game's gonna be. I think this game's gonna be a special teams matchup. I don't know. I still think the Chargers could probably pull it out, but we'll have to see.
Omarion Hampton's going to be a big key to this game.
Oh yeah, if he goes over 100, I think the Chargers have a good chance.
Give me the chart. Because Commanders can't run the ball, dude. They just can't.
I'll stick with my score. I'll stick with 23-20, but I think Chargers probably win that game.
I'm going Chargers. I'm going with Chargers at 24-21. To get the kicker last minute field goal.
Nice. Okay, next we have the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills for Sunday Night Football. Buffalo's favored -8.5 against the spread. Over under is 50.5. Money line's -455. I like Buffalo in this game, but I don't like the spread. -8.5 is a little too many points for my blood.
Look, I mean, the Patriots had a really good game. I mean, the Panthers though, so let's cool our jets there. But
same thing. Offense is good, defense is bad.
Yeah, I can't pick against Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills defense though is kind of like a little on shaky ground to me. I feel like they're relying too much on Josh Allen for the offense. But I can't pick against the Bills, dude. They're just playing too elite right now.
It's only what Josh Allen wants him to. That's the offensive line. You want a quick stat?
Sure.
Okay, so let me just hide that stat. Who do you think is leading in passing yards in this game, going into this game?
Probably Josh. I feel like this is a trick question. Is it Drake May?
Yes, sir. It is Drake May. Drake May actually. Cumulatively, probably has better stats than Josh Allen right now, but that doesn't include rushing. Hold on, let me get the rushing stats.
By 20 yards?
Yeah, Josh Allen hasn't beat by almost 60 yards on the ground with an extra touchdown. But I will say this. I think that the Patriots passing attack is really good. I've, for whatever reason, man, Josh McDaniels can only play for the Patriots. You can only call plays for the Patriots. It doesn't matter what team he goes to. It will always suck with any team except for the New England Patriots. Maybe he just likes the uniforms. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe he's cursed.
Maybe just yeah.
Bill
He's cursed to only be good at the Patriots.
That was the bargain Bill Belichick made with keeping the dynasty. He will be good for the next 6 years, but Josh McDaniels must be the offensive coordinator for all eternity.
Let's sacrifice Josh McDaniels' head coaching opportunity so he can be the offensive coordinator for the Patriots.
Forever.
Yeah, I feel like both these offenses are going to be super high powered. So I'd say give me the Bills 31 to 24. I'd say 24 points is good for the Patriots. I think a field goal and then touchdown is good. I like Drake May a lot. I think Drake May is a really good quarterback.
I think this game's going to be close. I'm going to say 24-23 Buffalo.
Did slide under, huh? All right. And finally, we have Monday Night Football. We have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What do you think?
You
think the Chiefs are back after last week, or you think? I think it was just more of a fluke for the Ravens, dude.
Yeah, Ravens just got absolutely slaughtered with injuries. They're not the same team. They're just not the same team this year. Mostly because they're just injured. It's tough to judge. It's tough to judge an injured spot how good they are. Kansas City is minus 3.5 against the spread. Over under 46.5, minus 175 on the money line for Kansas City.
I predict Travis Hunter breakout game.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars might be for real, dude. I don't know. I was trying to tell you earlier. Like, I think they're figuring out on offense. I think they have a lot of good. I think they have a really good play caller. Their defense has been playing really outstanding. Not surprisingly, but they've been playing.
Well,
really
you and I both need the Jags to win, because if not, then the Chiefs are going to probably. The Chiefs are within spit. Well, they already are, but they might be able to take control of the West again. I do not want to see the Chiefs at top of the West.
It's tough to bet against Patrick Mahomes. But
I know. I know.
I think the Jaguars have a good chance here. I think they really do. I just don't know how Trevor Lawrence has to win this game. Like, this is really gonna come down to Trevor Lawrence. Because Jaguars defense is solid, run game solid. Just they need a quarterback to make the right plays.
Travis Etienne and Travis Hunt, both the Travises are going to be key to this game, I feel like. Because where they going to put Travis, this seems like this is a good game to put Travis Hunter just like, hey, you're just D-back this game.
Yeah, stop Mahomes.
If it's third and long, we'll throw in a wide receiver.
Yeah, I feel that Jacksonville needs a signature win, and this would be considered a signature win for them. And I don't like. I despise home dogs. I hate home underdogs. That's like my least favorite thing. I think and honestly, like Patrick Mahomes had a vintage Patrick Mahomes game because he played against an injured defense. So I'm gonna say give me the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-24. Late field goal wins it.
That's a pretty good score. I'm gonna say Jags 20-10.
Yeah, I'm not convinced after Kansas City. Not convinced.
The Chiefs don't have a run game yet, dude.
They had a run game against the Ravens, but I feel like the Ravens win is going to completely overshadow who the Kansas City Chiefs actually are. And it's like I don't really think that particularly.
Well, we forgot too. The Ravens have the 32nd ranked defense.
Yeah, and the Jags are like top 10. So.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
There you have it.
That's our week 5 predictions. Week 5 already, dude. Almost like what was that? That's 25%, 27. Yeah, it's something like that.
It's too much already. It needs to slow down.
Well, I think this is one of those weeks where it's like there is a lot of. Let me just show you. So 3-1 San Francisco versus Rams. Obviously, I mean that's Then we have 2-2 Vikings versus 1-3 Browns, and 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, and then 3-1. Then Giants and New York. Like, there's just a lot of teams this week that are just really bad, and they're playing against other pretty bad teams too.
Yeah.
NFL's never been. There's never been more parity in the NFL, except for the Eagles.
Or it's a good team playing a bad team like the Cardinals and the Titans.
Or Detroit versus the Bengals. It's like, oh my gosh, some of these just absolute woodshed.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers could win the North.
Yeah, dude. We're on a bye week. I think honestly, I feel like this feels like a bunch of trap games. That's why I picked it. That's why I picked some of the underdogs. I'm like, this whole year feels like this. Well, not whole year. This whole week feels like a bunch of just trap games. Like I could even see Tennessee pulling it out.
I could too. I could too. I just don't know who's gonna break out for them outside of Cam Ward and Simmons.
I can see Carolina winning it. It's tough to judge teams that have one
I can see
win.
the Patriots. I can see the Patriots win, dude. They had a pretty good game last week. I mean, sure it was the Panthers, but they played pretty well.
Division rivalry, anything can happen. This is the week anything can happen. Anything can happen this week. So
I hope the Jets beat the Cowboys. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, it would. All right, that's week 5 predictions for the week. We'll see you soon for our week 5 recap. We'll see you soon, everybody.
Adios.